Blurting is an amazing active recall technique when you know how to do it correctly, but the problem is not many people know how to do it effectively. And if you're in that situation, look no further. My name's Maliha and I got 10 grade 9s in my GCSEs, and today I'm going to show you how blurting is done. So let's just get straight into it. The first thing that you need to do is ready a revision material. So that would ordinarily be like a textbook or a PowerPoint or a knowledge organizer or anything that you can revise from. The thing with blurting is you cannot be doing blurting on like the entire course or entire subject, because that's going to take way too much time, first of all, when you're writing everything down, and also like it's not going to focus your revision, because the whole point of blurting is to identify gaps in your knowledge that you can go back and you can fill in those gaps. But if you're doing blurting on like an entire course, first of all, you're going to burn yourself out. You're not going to have time to do that either. And also, it's just not going to help you identify those gaps as effectively, because there's just too much content you're cramming in there. The gaps are going to become smaller and smaller and you're not really going to see them as well. So you need to have something where you can basically just pick out a topic and then do the blurting on that. So the best thing that you can use is something like a textbook, which is where you'd have the contents page at the front, and then you can just go to the front and pick out a topic from the contents page to do blurting on. So the contents page therefore becomes like a prompt sheet that you can just pick out any topic from there and just do your blurting for that session. If you don't have a textbook, then what you can do is you can go online and find the specification for your course. So for example, if you're doing maths on your exam board is Edexcel, then just go online and search GCSE Maths Edexcel specification. Then you'll find it and then you'll be able to do your blurting from there, because the specification also has the topics listed out, so you'll be able to just pick one out. And also what's better is the specification also has like specific subtopics within each topic, I believe. So then you can fine tune your revision even more. You can focus your blurting even more into those subtopics by choosing a subtopic instead of a topic. If you do not have anything like that, like a textbook, and you can't find your specification and there's nothing you can do, and what you can do is you can make a prompt sheet for yourself. What you're going to do is, if you've been following my other videos, and hopefully you've been making flashcards already, so what you can do is you can go through your flashcards. Your flashcards should ordinarily already be ordered in terms of topic, or if you haven't ordered them by topic, that's fine. Just go through them and read them, and then as you read them, you'll be able to figure out oh, this is part of this topic, or this is part of that topic and stuff. Or if there's no clear topics, you'll be able to at least categorize them into different parts of your course. Or if you don't have flashcards, then you can just go through your notebook and then flick through it and find specific topics that you've written about. For example, you might flick through your notebook and find a page of notes that you've written about plants taking sunlight and then converting it into glucose, and you'll be like, oh, okay, that's about photosynthesis, and then you'll be able to do blurting on photosynthesis from that page of notes. Do you get what I mean? And then don't just do it straight away. Get a piece of paper out and then take the time to go through your notes and go through your flashcards and whatever revision material you have, and write out a series of prompts, a series of like topics that you can go through and do blurting on every time you sit down for a revision session. Obviously not one in one go, but you can pick out these topics whenever it's your blurting time. And if you want to make it a bit more, easier for you to like associate the prompt with the the information that you've written down on your notebook, for example, then you can like write a little caption underneath the prompt, photosynthesis, and then write the equation underneath, so that you'll be able to do it. You'll be able to blurt it and know what you're talking about. The second thing you do is, once you have that revision material and or your prompt sheet, and you have picked out the topic that you're going to be doing blurting on, familiarize yourself with that topic. So just read through it a few times to get yourself used to the information, because blurting is normally a revision technique that you use like in a later stage in your revision. You don't start off with blurting. Blurting is simply used to help you figure out the gaps in your knowledge, so you would have already ideally have revised that topic quite a bit using other techniques such as flashcards, look, cover, right, check, all of that. Once you familiarize yourself, then you're going to begin blurting. So you're going to get a piece of paper or a notebook and a pen and a highlighter, and what you're going to do is you're just going to set a time limit so that you're not waffling on for ages and ages and ages. It doesn't have to be like super short so that you're stressing yourself out. It just needs to be like maybe 5 to 10 minutes, so that you can focus and that you can be aware that, oh, okay, I'm on the time condition, so I can't be like drifting off to la la land. I need to write out everything that I can remember. So when you get your piece of paper, all you need to do to blurt is literally write down and brain dump everything you can remember from that topic, from that revision material that you've just gone over. Literally everything. It doesn't need to look pretty, it doesn't need to look really neat, it just needs to be, clear and concise. It doesn't need to be in a particular order as well. Just write down literally everything that you can remember about that topic. You don't have to worry about it being like absolutely accurate, because I'll get to what I'll get to that in a minute. So basically just literally brain dump on that piece of paper everything that you can remember within your time limit. Once your blurting session is over, what you're going to do is you're going to grab your revision material again and you're going to basically mark your blurting. You're going to go through your blurting and make sure that you haven't missed out anything, any key information. Like if you've missed out a key date, you're going to get a different coloured pen and you're going to write it in, everything that you missed out, and then also everything that you may have gotten wrong, just cross it out, or maybe not cross it out, but over the top of it just write in the different coloured pen the actual answer or the actual accurate piece of information. So that way, when you have finished marking it, you can just look at your work and you can straight away see the stuff that you have missed out, the stuff that is inaccurate, the stuff that you need to work on, and the clear gaps in your knowledge. For example, if you look over your entire piece of blurting and then you had to write in like this entire section in your different coloured pen because you completely missed that section out, then you know that's a gap in your knowledge and you need to go over that. So blurting is a brilliant way to really hone in your revision so that you're not revising the same things over and over and over. Obviously it would be for a later stage, as I've said before, because you need to already have had a grasp of the topic, and just so that you can do the blurting and then you can figure out what you need to go over. And yeah, I don't think I have anything left to say other than good luck with your exams, your revision, everything. You got this, and yeah, bye guys.